Hello everyone and welcome to my channel OptionStraderToday. So as I've already told you that there is two pattern forming. Okay, one pattern is from 2012. Okay, this is from 2012 to 2020. Okay, this particular pattern, the first pattern. The second pattern is forming this particular pattern, which is a small pattern that is from 2020 to 2022. Okay, and if you look at these particular pattern, there is similarity. Okay, that first point is this, that it is forming same U pattern, and after that what we have seen at sharp fall we have seen in this particular pattern also. But after that what we have seen, we have not seen a up range market for this particular pattern. Okay, while for this particular it has already made this particular high. So suppose if this particular pattern sustain and make a U pattern at this particular range or swing and sustain above a level of 1878, then only we can see it will form same pattern, and a probability of moving further high of 2072 is very much, and a high probability of that. Okay, before we move forward, if you have any doubt regarding gold, silver or any other commodities, even forex, mail me at stockmarkettradinglive@gmail.com, and one more mail ID in the description. If you want to join my Telegram channel, link I have given in the description, and please watch the full video, then only you will understand how it works. Okay, suppose first of all the thing is that a probability of going further down is very high. Okay, so I will tell you, if it didn't sustain this particular level, how it can move. See, if this particular level didn't sustain, we can see it can fall further and can touch a level of $1672. Okay, and this particular level is also a weak support, so probability is very high. We can see it can fall further towards a level of $1650.79. Okay, before that it has to go below a level of 1659. Okay, so once if it goes below a level of 1672, we can see a level of 1659, and from there we can see a level of $1650.79. Okay, and if the price goes below that level, then we can see it can go further low towards a level of $1609. Okay, and if the price didn't sustain this particular level 1650, or we can check if there any other support coming at around $1647. so suppose if the price goes below this level, then we can see a level of support coming at around 1647, and from there we can see it can fall further and can touch a level of 1644, and from there we can see another support is 1644. so once the support if breaks this particular level, then we can see a probability of touching $1609. Okay, and if that level also goes down, then we can see it can move further low towards a level of $1580. Okay, now understand something. Market is, if it has to move, it will not move directly in the it will not move in a short run like this. If it has to come down, it will halt for some time, then it will come down, it will halt for some time, then it will. This is how market moves. It will not move directly upside also nor downside, so it will halt and then move upside or downside. Particular level sustained. Okay, which we have seen that it has already made a low of around, you can say, a year low. It has come down, and we can see it can go further low if this level didn't sustain. Okay, and because of all these problems which inflation and all that's where we have seen the price of gold has been moving down, plus the US being strong, US dollars being going strong, so probability is high. Okay, suppose if this particular level sustain. Okay, if this particular level sustain, what we can see, if this particular level sustain, then we can see it can touch a level of $1687. Okay, and once this level goes further upside, then we can see it can go further high towards a level of $1695. Okay, and suppose if the price sustain above 1695, then we can see it can touch a level of $1606. Okay, and from there we can see it can go further upside towards a level of $1722. Okay, and once the price goes above $1722, then we can see it can go further high towards a level of $1727. Okay, and if it goes above that level, then we can see it can go further upside towards a level of $1741. Okay, and if that level sustain, then we can see it can go further high towards a level of $1749. Okay, and once the price goes above that level, a probability of touching further high towards a level of 1754 is there. Okay, and if the price sustain above that level, then we can see it can go further upside towards a level of 1767. Okay, and if that level goes upside, then we can see it can go further high towards a level of $1783, and from there we can see it can go further upside towards a level of $1789. Okay, and if the price goes above that level, then we can see it can go further high towards a level of 1781, and from there we can see it can go further upside towards a level of $1816. Okay, and if the price goes above that level, then we can see it can go further upside towards a level of 1789, and from there we can see it can go further upside towards a level of $1827. Okay, and if that level goes, then we can see a probability of moving further upside will be very high. Now you have to understand something, that if you are trading or if you are investing, then you can invest for a longer view, because what we have seen, gold, most of the people do is when the market is very uncertain, people try to go in the gold investment or silver investments, because it is not that it will come down or it will move up. It's a stable investment where most people do. But if you are trading, you have to understand something, most of the people lose money in trading, and I will what I teach in my workshop, I'll tell you some of it. That if you are trading with suppose $10,000, try to trade with 10 to 15% of capital per trade, that is 1000 to 1500. Risk 0.5 to 1%, that is $50 to $100. Okay, so now if you took 5 trades, your risk per trade should be 50 to 100, that is $500 max if you took 5 trades. Now 5 trades, if you lose all 5 trades, your risk is $500. Okay, per trade 100. Now you will not be in a burden, so you can stop that trading for the day. Now you are more relaxed the next day, because it is not that big amount. It will affect your psychology and you will try to recover it. You will focus more on profit the next day. Once you start, that means once you start moving this particular trades, again you will not fail. That means you will not make continuously that loss. Even if you lose the next day also, you will focus more on profit the next day, next day. Okay, so this is what people do. They lose so much money in the particular trade itself. That means the first day itself, they try to recover the loss in the next day, which in turn lose their full capital that they trade with. Okay, this is how they do. What I teach in my workshop, how to overcome all these problems, how to strategize your trade, when to take entry, when to exit, how much quantity to take, when to hedge, when to plan your trades, etc. I teach. So if you want to attend that workshop, mail me regarding that and we can work out on the timings. So hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up, and if you are new to my channel, please subscribe.